Welcome to the Know, I'm Mica. Hot on the heels of the new trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2, a few lucky media outlets were invited to check out a 45-minute demo of the game at Rockstar's offices. According to IGN, the demo started off near the town of New Hanover, where protagonist Arthur Morgan and the rest of the Dutch Van der Linde gang are camping out. As we've learned already, the gang is on the run after a robbery goes wrong, and they're trying to stay ahead of all the law enforcement and bounty hunters on their trail. According to the demo, Morgan is Dutch's right-hand man, and his job is to manage the gang, who all have their own duties, like hunting for food and even gathering laundry. The honor system from the first Red Dead Redemption will return, with your actions as Morgan affecting how NPCs treat you. Oh, and the Deadeye mechanic will also return. IGN was particularly impressed with the connection between the player and the NPCs in the world, saying in Red Dead 2, people exist. They have work to do and schedules to stick to regardless of whether you're there to see it or not. But if you are there, they'll react accordingly. So point a revolver at the guy innocently sleeping in his porch, and depending on his demeanor, he could drop to his knees and beg for his life, or at the opposite end of the scale, draw a 6-shooter and retaliate. So that sounds really freaking cool. The game releases for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on October 26th. Some big changes might be in store for one of EA's most popular franchises. The creative director of the Madden NFL games has left the company, and he said that the games will go in a new direction without him. In a tweet, Rex Dixon, who has been creative director of Madden for the past 6 years, announced that he is leaving EA. He wrote, "This decision was made after many discussions with the other leaders on the team. This is as much for me and my family as it is about giving the team, the community, and the Madden franchise a chance for a new direction." He also wrote, "There is no drama or deeper story here," and added that EA was truly an amazing company to work for, but that it is a new direction line that has lots of Madden fans wondering what's next. We'll have to wait and see, but it'll be interesting to see what happens to the franchise with the new leadership at the helm. It looks like the release of DISGAEA 5 complete on the PC has been delayed thanks to a really big screw-up by developer Nipponichi America. That's because a recent demo of the game accidentally included the entire game for free. Oops. DISGAEA 5 Complete was originally supposed to release on May 7th, which is just a few days away from now, but now Nipponichi says that it's been pushed back to summer of 2018. Yeah, because they probably need those extra weeks to stop hyperventilating and freaking out and figuring out how they're going to fix their fuck-up. The publisher said in a statement, "As beta testing has been ongoing, we have been fixing bugs and issues as they were discovered. While working on corrections last night, we came across a new issue that requires additional attention that will take more time to resolve." A new issue. That's a interesting way of putting it. Good luck. If you've ever wanted to use your Switch Pro controller to play games on Steam, well, your wish has been granted. Valve said in a new blog post that it's adding official support for the controller as long as you opt into the latest Steam beta. In the blog, Valve wrote, "We think it's a great device with a feature set that pairs nicely with your Steam catalog. The D-pad is ideal for fighting games and platformers, and the gyro enhances aim in your action/FPS titles. Of course, since the Pro controller has Bluetooth, it's actually been possible for a while now to use it with Steam games, but it'll probably be a much smoother process now that it's all nice and official. So have fun with your Pro controllers, everybody." Pikachu, the most famous Pokemon of all, was based on a mouse, right? It's an electric mouse. It even says so in the Pokédex. Well, it turns out that we were all wrong. In an interview with the Japanese newspaper Yomiuri, former Game Freak employee Atsuko Nishida said that she actually based the character in Pokemon Red and Green on a squirrel. I think she needs to go back to art school. That's not what squirrels look like. But Nishida said, "At the time, I was really into squirrels, so I wanted the character to have puffy cheeks. Squirrel tails are cute, so I wanted it to have a tail. However, I wanted the character to have a lightning element, so I made it shaped like lightning." Later, it was decided that Pikachu would be a mouse type, but yeah, apparently Pikachu was a squirrel all this time. My mind is blown and everything I know is a lie, and Nintendo's been lying to me, and now I'm gonna throw away all my Pokemon games. Just kidding, it's not gonna happen. Avengers Infinity War keeps on making so much of the money. In only 5 days, MCU's epic franchise caper has blown past $300 million in domestic box office, tied with Disney's other crazy huge franchise, Star Wars The Force Awakens, in being the fastest film to make that kind of money. Infinity War is doing better globally, though, and is on track to beat The Force Awakens in being the fastest film ever to hit the $1 billion mark. Box office experts estimate Infinity War will pass that goal this Friday or Saturday, putting it at least a day or two ahead of Star Wars. And Infinity War hasn't even opened in China yet. China is quickly emerging as one of the biggest foreign audiences for American films, and Avengers won't open there until May 11th. If they like it as much as South Korea, Mexico, and the UK did, then Disney better prepare to add another 0 or 2 to their worldwide box office. In DC news, it looks like one of their weirder / awesome titles, Swamp Thing, is making a big comeback. Warner Brothers is launching their own streaming service. Hey, you know, all the cool kids are doing it, which will be focused on their superhero properties. It's called DC Universe and will have a ton of original comic book centered shows and animated features. Looks like their crown jewel will be a Swamp Thing series being produced by James Wan and written by its Gary Dauberman and Ash vs. the Evil Dead's Mark Verheiden. Wan is wrapping up the Aquaman standalone movie at the moment, and this move is a good indicator that WB is happy with what he's doing there. DC may be struggling to get a solid handhold with their big screen endeavors, but they're dominating on the small screen. Swamp Thing is expected to hit sometime in 2019. We've just got a new song that just released for the Deadpool 2 soundtrack, and it's by, brace yourself, Celine Dion. Yes, a video for the new song Ashes premiered this morning on Good Morning America, and it features everyone's favorite French-Canadian singer doing her thing while Deadpool does some interpretive dancing in the background. As he does. The combination shouldn't work, but you know what? It absolutely does, and the two even have a little banter at the end of the video with Celine calling him Spider-Man. It's just another example of a brilliant marketing move by the Deadpool team, and you know what? The song isn't bad either. Deadpool 2 hits theaters on May 18th. Wow, that is soon! The controversial firm Cambridge Analytica is shutting down. Gizmodo reported that on Wednesday, its parent company, the SCL Group, closed down the business and its American workers were told to turn in their keycards. That's when you know things are officially over. SCL Group Chairman Julian Wheatland said in a conference call that the board decided it was futile to try and rebrand the company in the wake of the massive data harvesting scandal that involved the company and its use of the data of tens of millions of Facebook users. In addition to Cambridge Analytica, an affiliated subsidiary called SCL Elections will also close down. It looks like one mayor's race in Tennessee might have to be settled with body slams. Glenn Jacob, better known as WWE superstar KANE, recently won the Republican primary for mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. Jacobs, who listed at 7 feet tall and 300 pounds, is a former WWE champion, and he also owns a local insurance firm in Tennessee. He told press that if elected, he wants to do his part to grow small business and shrink government. He will square off in the general election against Democrat Linda Haney. Too bad they can't have the election in an actual wrestling ring, because that would be really cool. Alright, we're gonna take this last little story chunk here to let you guys know that I am moving to Los Angeles. I am not leaving the know completely. I'm still gonna see all of your bright shining faces at E3 through the computer screen, and I'm still technically a part of Rooster Teeth. I'm just not going to be here talking to you lovely, beautiful people every day, but I promise you, this is not the last of me. I will see you all soon, and remember, for more news from every corner of the internet, like this video, and if you're new around here, subscribe to the know. And his job is to do they have work to do and schedules to stick to, regardless of whether or not you're there to see them. That's not how that quote goes. It looks like the release of DISGAEA 5 complete on the PC. Written by ITs. Oh, is it? Not like the IT crowd.